Hello, my Gemini friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you want to apply it to like the love part. Um, I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from April the 29th until May the 2nd, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterward. So I'm going to pull one card from the Tarot of the Tattoo page for you guys to oversee your reading. Okay. The Three of Swords. Okay, so a few things with this guy. One, I don't read these in reverse. Two, this could be it can be a third party, yes, so don't everybody freak out. But it also can be a minor surgery for you or somebody around you. It can be heart troubles for somebody, you or somebody around you, right? So before we freak out, it's a lot of things, right? And it can just be heartache in general. You know, whether you're coming out of it or whether, you know, it's coming remains to be seen. So let's check it out. Okay, so I'm going to be using the steampunk cards that I got from Etsy. If you Google that, you can pull it up. And you guys have a full moon in your 6th house. Right? So this is like a culmination thing that's happening. Every full moon is a culmination point. And so you have to think back to what was happening with you in November, because at the point of the new moons is when we set this our intentions for what's happening now. And whether you realize it or not, you set some type of intention, whatever you were thinking about at that point in time, right? So it can have to do with other people's money. It's a sign of Scorpio, so it can have to do with other people's money. It can have to do with your work relation to other people's money, because 6th house is work and people that work for you, right? And it is also your health. So 6th house, health. You also have Jupiter retrograde. So Jupiter in retrograde is inward expansion. I talked about it when it went retrograde in length in the older videos. If you haven't been watching that long, but that's what it means. Like expansion within. So expansion within in your personal body, right? In your work spectrum, right? And it's also sextile to Saturn. So it's kind of good that Saturn, usually you hear Saturn, it's like, you know, but Saturn sextiling this particular full moon is kind of good, because when Saturn sextiles the full moon, it is grounding it, right? Okay. So something that you can't see, maybe something that you're even blindsided by with the Two of Swords. So in the past, which is in your foundation, you have the Five of Pentacles. That is in the reverse. That is better. So here it is in the upright. Right? Somebody's kicking poor little Tiny Tim out of the rectory or whatever that's there. But that's being able to come back in. So practical regaining of things where you had felt left out of the past. You know, if you had a point where you felt that you were down on your money, down on your luck, then you were coming out of it in the past. But you were impatient. You could also be dealing with the sign of Sagittarius. This is the Temperance card. So when the Temperance card is in the reverse, it talks to us about impatience. And it talks to us about, you know, if you have a Sag around you, then they're feeling flipped on their ear. Right? If you have that in your chart, then you are too. Okay, so then you have the Ten of Cups. It did come up in the reverse, right? So the Ten of Cups in the upright is happiness with the ones that you care about, right? In the reverse, it denotes, you know, an unhappiness. But you're moving forward because you have the Six of Swords here, and it is in the upright, so that's good. So that's literally moving forward. That's figuratively moving forward out of the situation where there was impatience, where there was unhappiness with people that you care about, and it did cause, you know, pain and I'm not really seeing too much love stuff here, you know, that I would really put like the third party situation right when I said it. So we have the Two of Cups here, right? So in this deck especially, it can denote a business partnership to me. It can denote like a sibling relationship as well. You can just see the two ladies and, absolutely, a love relationship. But so we're gonna check it out. We're gonna use the Santa Morte cards. More time to the side. Okay, and yeah, so with Jupiter there, with the moon, it's not really a conjunction because it's about 10 degrees difference, It's bringing, even though it's retrograde, it's still bringing this air of expansion, but expansion within. Okay, so with what you can't see is the Strength card. I love the Strength card. It's the Mexican wrestler and Quetzalcoatl, the from like Mayan lore, right? And you could be dealing with the sign of Leo as well. So Leo denotes strength there. All right, so you have the Page of Wands in the reverse with the Five of Coins, right? So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag that's younger to you. It could be a child, or it could be acting childish. Okay, so you got the Three of Swords again. So Three of Swords comes up with the sign of Sag in the reverse. So, and it's the Three of Swords in the upright. So yeah, this could be a situation where there was like a third party or a third party conflict that you're like privy to, but it's like painful for you to watch, right? And it's something that you don't really see, but you're having the strength, like the intestinal fortitude to move on through this, and that's good. Let's check out this here. Ten of Cups. Okay, so out of this, this feeling of unhappiness, you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you're off to a new beginning. There's a new beginning, a new practical beginning that's moving forward. So that's positive. We're going positive, Gemini. Don't worry. Okay. Let's see. So you got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So the Eight of Cups in the Eight of Cups in the reverse with the Six of Swords, right? It looks like a situation that emotionally you're not walking away from. You're still moving forward in this situation, and you do have a new beginning here. So yes, where this is highly emotional, there is still this new practical beginning that's coming out of it. It doesn't look like you're lying to yourself with any qualms or whatever. And the Two of Cups is actually in the upright. So it looks like this person may be on the outside to you, maybe even like if it is a love relationship, it looks like it might be like an ex of a lover, but it feels like it's on the outside, and you're really feeling, even though you're not really dealing with this person. I think that's what the Two of Swords is about. You have the strength to carry forward, and your situation has the strength to carry forward, but there's somebody who's stuck inside of their emotions about this, and that's what the Eight of Cups in reverse is talking about here. So let's check the bottom of the deck. So yeah, with the Two of Cups, you got the Page of Cups in the reverse. So an offer coming in to friendship, business partnership, love relationship that wasn't genuine or had a an air of don't trust this person, right? And but you're getting a new beginning out of somebody else being unhappy with some other situation. So that's positive. That's positive. And this feels really like it was in the past, but there's something still that you're not seeing because the past is like regressing back. So it feels like a X, because you regressed from the 3 to the 2, So it's not really scary. You know, it looks like something that you already know about, but you're just not sure about because you feel like it could blindside you, but it actually is bringing you to a new beginning, and you're gonna be moving forward, even though like whether it's you, and it kind of feels like the other person, whether it's you or the other person, there's still a feeling of emotional loss that you can't get out of, right? But it's not like super crazy. It's not like a trump card that's denoting that. It's the Eight of Cups in the reverse, but you got it with the Six of Swords. So whatever it is, like mentally you're moving forward. Mentally they're moving forward. It's a situation where there's still some emotional stuck, you know? Alright, so for my Gemini singles, and this is the part where I really put the Venus to, you know? Alright, so yeah, so it feels like with the honeymoon card, I always see this as the Six of Swords card, right? With the Doreen Virtue cards, there are so many interpretations that you could stick to them, and I put some other ones, like, I use some other ones for the love relationship stuff, but, like, these are, like, fluffier. So, this is my Six of Swords card. I read it my own way. Okay, so we're going to do the Wheel of the Year Tarot for my Gemini singles. But, to me, it's a moving forward card. Even though it says honeymoon and escape with the person that you love. But, it's the Six of Swords card for me. And I'm giving some homework if anybody would choose to accept it, because it is a Scorpio full moon, and it is about a cult, and because it is your 6th house, right? It also has to do with yourself, right? So your personal body. So it's pretty cool. It's actually a physicist, and this is Nassim Haramein, right? And he's trying to put forth his answer to the unified field theory by Einstein, but there's a lot of spiritual stuff with it, and it's really cool, and there's a lot of free stuff about it on YouTube, so it's really cool, and if you want to go with it and use that Jupiter, right, it's a cool way to do it. Alright, so you got the Three of Pentacles. It is in the upright, so you could be focusing on your work, but you have this need to move forward. Alright, so you got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a Sag that's kind of out of whack as well. And you got the Sun, right? So something coming to light. That is the sign of Leo. And you got your own card, the Lovers. So you could be actively working towards being in a love relationship, right? And let's see. We'll do the Radiant Rider-Waite Mini to clarify for you guys, my Gemini singles. So yeah, it's pretty positive. It looks like you might have been coming from a situation where either you were a third party or the Sag person was trying to like weasel in on, you know, who you're interested in. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Earth sign as well, because we got the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So you could have your eye on somebody, or you could just be looking really well in your financial state, in your singledom, right? Or you could be dealing with the Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But there is definite Sag undertone here, right? But the Sag is in reverse, so Sagittarius. Temperance card. So yes, so there is some kind of Sag business going on here. Yeah, so you're moving forward happily. Check out the Six of Swords. I give you a big Six of Swords speech. But yeah, so you're moving forward to a happier situation because the Sun denotes happiness as well. Yeah, it looks like for some of my Geminis, my singles, y'all are getting together. Good stuff, my friends. And it looks like, because the Sag looks like they're out of whack, so it looks like it may either be with a Leo or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But word, that's good. Okay, so let's check out my Gemini couples. see what we got for y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And come check me out at the live that I'll be doing. It will be much like this. Okay. Because I only do one take. Ever. Okay. Getting to know each other. Everybody goes through periods where, you know, I don't care if it's a very long relationship that you've been in, where you need to get to know the person all over again. Because it's when we stop trying to really understand people, and I believe that if you're not progressing, then you're not fulfilled, you know? So there definitely is a huge aspect of, yeah, you should constantly try to get to know each other over and over again, right? Okay. One more time this way. Oh, very nice, my gems. So it is the 10 of Cups, and it is in the upright, and it's very beautiful, and I like it for you guys. Okay. And the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So coming out of old, here it is in the upright. So coming out of old emotional situations, you know, and feeling good about it. That's what's up, guys. Nice. Ugh. And then this guy shows up. Okay, so you felt beat down at some point, but you have the 10 of Cups here. Let's check you guys out. And then, yeah, you guys felt really beat down, tossed on your ear, you know? So this could be a new relationship, but it feels like there's a pivotal point, and there's some kind of argument that y'all coming out of, and with the 10 of Cups here, and the Gemini card in reverse, it feels like you feel beat down by the situation, you know? And kind of upset. So you guys have to go back into a period where you really feel like you need to get to know each other again to rebuild this happiness, because there might have been some arguments, things like that. But it's a pivotal. I can speak sometimes, I swear. But it's a pivotal turning point for the relationship. And with the Lovers in the reverse here, like, it feels like you're feeling kind of down about it, you know? Let's see. Yeah, so with the 10 of Cups, you have the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups can denote happiness with your children. It can denote that you've known your partner for a very long time, you know, and you came back to this situation, right? So the 5 of Cups in the reverse has to do with the 4 of Cups. So, yeah, it's definitely regressing back to a situation, and, you know, an offer coming in. So you go from 6 to the 5 to the 4 here, and then you're at the 5 of Swords. So let's check that out. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. So there could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right, that is feeling beat down by your situation, you know? They could be like an onlooker that feels like beat down by you because they got beat out by you for your relationship, you know? Let's see. Yeah. So you got the 4 of Wands. So this feels like an onlooker that feels, you know, some kind of connection to either you or your partner, and they feel beat down by your situation. And then you got the Emperor with the Lovers card, the Gemini card. So Aries, Taurus, male, right? Or it could just be representative of the husband, you know? But it doesn't feel like anybody's losing their relationship or anything like that. It feels like an onlooker, like somebody on the outside looking at your 10 of Cups that wants to come back from the past, but it's not happening because your 4 of Wands is still standing at the end of the day. So that's good. That's good for my Gemini couples. Alright. So if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all. And please join me at 7:30 for the live. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check in the above below. Alright, take care, gems.